Hello, hello, hello. Mary Lou Andre back again with another edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. I'm so glad that you could all join us. We have another great program for you this evening. But first off, happy November. It is the month of gratitude, and we are so grateful that all of you tune into our program every week. It means so much to us. And we also have some big surprises this month. Not quite ready to announce them yet, but in another couple weeks, we finally have a new product that's going to allow many more people to take the Dressing Well method. So you will be the first to know about it in this group. We're super excited. We're going to launch it at the end of the month with some great giveaways, but stay tuned. I think you'll be pleased when we're ready to share the news of our new programs. The other thing I wanted to share before we get into our topic, which is how to wear short pants in cooler weather, seems to trip up even the most lovely fashionistas out there, but hopefully at the end of this show you're going to all be donning your short pants with your boots and your sneakers and your loafers in a little different way. But first, I wanted to say happy birthday to my little girl, Suzy Q, and my husband is going to hand her to me. So if you saw the post, oh, here she is. Here's my Suzy. So Suzy came to us. Say hi to everybody. You never like to look at the camera. But Suzy came to us 7 years ago today. She was 2 years old when we got her, so that makes her 9. And she's just such a love. And of course, she got her very own Irish sweater from Ireland. And I put it with this pillow that we got from Connie Barr last year. Thank you so much, Connie. I took it out this weekend and I was thinking of you. But I just wanted to give a little shout out to Sweater Weather, my Suzy Q. Maybe she'll sit a little bit here with me. I hope she does. And while we're on to Ireland for a moment, I just wanted to clear up a couple things. So many of you were just so obsessed with my pack, and you wanted to know how I possibly got 4 coats on my trip. So hold with me for a moment. She is going to stay here. Hello, Suzy. I wore 2 of them. So the key for the whole pack, the coat pack on that trip, was I wore the raincoat and a little black coat. Oh, there she goes. On the plane with me. And then I wanted to show you the suitcase because so many people asked me. This was the suitcase that I brought, so it wasn't very big. And then I packed the other 2 coats. I got one here to show you. I just folded them up. They actually took up less room than if they were a sweater. And I put the boots on top, on the bottom, and then I packed the coats, and then I packed 4 sweaters, 4 layering tees, a little lightweight down vest, and there you have it. So I just wanted to clear that up. And the other thing I wanted to share about last week's program that I didn't go into is that I had promised to share some of the trends that I saw. I think I got a couple in, but the other 3 trends that I saw everywhere in Ireland, and again, I was just so surprised at how cosmopolitan that city was, is I saw tons of leather jackets with floral dresses and boots. And the boots, I got so many boots to show you tonight when we dive into our topic, but the boots were all over the place. They were short and tall and many different colors. It was just so fun to watch how people paired their outfits together. And then the last trend, I had 7 trends and I forgot these 3. The last trend, and if you missed the program, please go back and watch it. All of our programs are on replay in the group. But nylons, not tights. Hello, Carol Sheen. I hope Deirdre's with you. Not just tights, which obviously are a big cool weather way to cover your legs, and we'll get into that tonight as well. But I saw nylons. They were on so many young people, and they were off black. Some of them were nude. A lot of them had like seams in the back. So I really paid attention to that because a lot of people ask me about nylons, and I always love when they start making a comeback with the next generation. So I wanted to mention that. So I think that those were all my catch-ups. A couple of other announcements. Really fun announcement. Our really good friends over at Top It Off. We've been there we've done a couple of lives over there. They always sponsor our retreats. We have another retreat coming up this weekend, and they've thrown some stuff in for the goodie bags. But they were just named one of Oprah's favorite things. Now, I don't know which item over there made the list. I will find out for all of you. But I just wanted to give them a big shout out. They're just such a delight. They're so wonderful to work with, and I'm just so happy for them, because when good things happen to good people, it's just an awesome thing. So I wanted to just say congrats to them. I also wanted to let you know that I am getting ready for my pack, going back to Chatham Bars Inn. How lucky am I? Taking a group of our clients that are in our Thrive Leadership Circle, and it's actually harder to pack for this trip than it was for 6 to 7 days in Ireland. And the reason is, when you pack more of your fashion forward things, which I certainly will be doing for this trip, it is a lot. It's just more difficult to pack because it's usually more shoes. Like even in Ireland, I took 2 pairs of earrings. I wore my hoops and I had a little pair of studs, and that's all I wore. I had my watch on. But for this trip, I'm gonna wanna, I think, would you guys like my new blouse? This is a blouse I just picked up for the retreat. Haven't decided if I'm gonna wear it yet. But I do like to be a little bit more dressed up on these types of adventures. So I just wanted to call that out. And also, we are enrolling for our leadership programs for 2023. If you have any interest in what that's all about, we have a few different groups. We have, of course, 90 Days to Stellar Style that will be continuing. We're making some changes to it, but it will be continuing in 2023. Some actually awesome changes. So that'll be part of our announcements at the end of the month. And we also have a Stellar Style Inside Out program, which is a 12-month masterclass program, which is really great. We have experts come in and do 1-hour master classes once a month. And some of those folks are going on our retreat this year. And then our Thrive Leadership Circle, which is 2 years, is comprised of our senior executive clients who come together for professional development, personal development, self-care, giving back, networking. Is just a blast. So those are my catch-ups. If you have any questions about anything that we do, of course, get on my calendar, get on Sarah's calendar. But next, we're going to dive into our topic tonight. So if you have not seen our blog yet, Sarah will get that up in the chat. Our new blog is 5 ways to wear short pants in cooler weather. Tonight we're kind of like not just sticking to 5. I'm going to give it all to you. You should see my office. Once again, I said I wasn't going to do it, and of course I've dumped mostly all my shoes here. And then I've got some key short pants to illustrate. So hello, Joan Sullivan. Great to have you back. And she says that's my Aunt Joan. She loves the sleeves on my blouse. Thank you, Auntie. So the first thing, so this is the deal. We hear from so many women, oh my goodness, what the whole, once summer and September and the transitional months are over, like what the heck do I wear on my feet anyway? And then if I'm going to try to pull off the short pant trend, how do I do that with any level of know-how and sophistication? So right off the bat, I just want to kind of give you my philosophy on why I love short pants, no matter what the season. They simply give you so many shoe options. So you can wear heels, you can wear flats, you can wear boots, you can wear booties, you can wear sneakers, and of course sneakers are having a moment. You can wear, Nike sneakers, you can wear fashion forward sneakers. So right away, I love short pants regardless of the season, because it allows me to customize a look for somebody in a way that is uniquely them and also comfortable for them. So that's number one. If you are somebody that wants to embrace this trend, get a rack. You know that we love our rack, but even just throw the comforter off your bed and pull out your pants and just line them up. So you might have some skinny cropped jeans. You might have some wide leg cropped jeans. I don't know if you can see those. You might have, you know, this cute pair of red cropped, and the holidays are coming. So get your cropped pants out and say, which ones do I really love? Because it all starts with, do I love it and I wear it? Does it fit? Is it comfortable? Does it fit my lifestyle? All that good stuff. So the good news is that there is a short pant style for you that matches your vibe if you choose to do so. The next thing, and this is in our blog, the details, what is that expression? Excuse me, the devil is in the details. There you go. It is getting late here and I've been working all day, excuse me. But the next thing that you have to do to be able to coordinate the footwear well is to look at the details. So for instance, this pair of navy blue pants, you see those? And they've got this cuff on the bottom. I actually, even though they're lightweight, and I bought them in the summertime. Hello, Fran Leonard, welcome. I really like them in the winter because of the cuff. So what I do with these is I wear a navy blue tight. Sometimes I wear chocolate brown. And the boot that I wear with these, let me find out what I did. I love how these boots, you see these Stuart Weitzman boots? They've got the gold, they've got this little tassel. They look so great with the hem of the pant. It's even the movement, you can see the tassel, and again with the tights, and it lands right about there. So when I sit down, you can see the tights, but when I'm walking, it's just a really nice look with this. And then I have this little leather and navy theory. I got this at one of the outlet stores like so long ago. I was actually showing this to Sarah when she was over at my house recently. And I don't wear it that much. I don't know why. But that jacket with the crop pant, because they're high-waisted, so the short jacket looks great. That's the back of the jacket. Isn't that cute? I also have a navy blue shell, a sleeveless shell, and it's really pretty. It's fitted, and then it's got some tails. So the tails look really nice at the bottom of the jacket. And then, of course, because of the leather and the texture, the whole look looks good. So again, these are summer pants, and if I was going to wear these in the summer, I could do them with flats, of course. I could do them with heels and no nylons. I prefer them in the winter because this whole look is together. So another example, let's see, you guys have seen this outfit on me 100 times. I think I've worn it live. So this is like a gray, it's kind of like a sweatsuit material, like a sweatshirt. I love it. And then I have these pants, which you guys have definitely seen on this show, and they're cropped. Now, I looked high and low when I bought them because they fit me so good, and no shoes looked great with them. I actually have a brown pair of pumps that look pretty good with them, but I didn't have anything that I could, you know, really just, the pumps were formal and uncomfortable. So I kind of put on my list, you know, gray booty, and I found these gray booties, and I love them. So, yeah, so they fill in. You see how those fill in really nicely. I hope you guys can see this with that. So that's what I mean about the devils in the details. Like this stripe connects to the gray booty, the cuffs, pleats. When they're heavy, when the details are a little bit heavier, so pleats, cuffs, they really connect to the boots in the warm weather, the cool weather shoes. So I had that. So say you were somebody that had these red crop pants and the holidays are coming. Talbot's right now has tons of little flats and ballet shoes, and you know, fun seasonal shoes. So you could do, say you got like a black, and these are traditional crop. They're right at the ankle. They're actually ankle pants. You could go and get a flat. If you don't really love a flat, you could get, you know, a tiny little wedge or a tiny little heel. And maybe it has black velvet and red and green holiday ornaments on them. You could then get, like, if you didn't want to do black tights because it feels a little harsh against the red, you could get like a black fishnet knee-high, and you'd still have some coverage, so not too much skin, and it would just be a softer look. So that's what I mean about the devils are in the detail. The other pant that is just ripe for winterization is the gauchos, and I actually have my favorite pair on right now, and I wear these all winter, all summer. You know, another thing that I did a couple years ago when this whole crop pant thing was really coming in, was I just updated like my black pants, my jeans. So I've got these black cropped jeans that I wear. And how I do these a lot are with these white booties. And I have like a white leather jacket, a black turtleneck. It's so unexpected, the white booties in this time of year. And because you can only see, these are a little bit longer on me, I'll do a black tight, black socks. It doesn't bother me. So that's how I do that. The other way that I do that kind of long, like these are also like a wider, I wear these year round as well. They're like an off-white pant, and they're pretty long, but they're definitely short and cropped. They're not like gauchos, but I might do those with, you know, a sneaker with a tie, and probably do a no-see sock, and not wear it on the coldest day, but wear it like now through Thanksgiving because the pant has enough coverage. So back to the gauchos. I got a little ahead of myself. The gaucho look, which I have on, I don't think I brought another pair. So these are like, they're like a skirt, and they, you know, they flare out. So what I'm wearing, if I was getting dressed to go out of my house, I got dressed for you guys tonight. These Stuart Weitzman boots that I really love. They're almost like a sock booty. And I love, of course, black tights. They fit nicely. When I was on my trip in Ireland, I wore these pants, and of course only brought 3 pairs of shoes. And I wore these pants with my tall, flat, super comfortable, and they looked fine. I also love, you know, see how these are my new boots. I bought them last year. I think you guys saw them. But the rust in this top, if I did these boots with these pants, they would look great. Hello, Nancy. And one of the reasons why I would do the tall boot like this with a pop of color is these pants, I don't know if you can see them, but there's no cuff or anything. They're just really a fluid, short, cropped pant. So the boot would just really nicely go under them. So Sarah and I wrote the blog together. Sarah did the pictures. It's amazing if you haven't seen it. It's such great eye candy, great inspiration, and I guarantee you that you'll definitely see some ideas in there that you like. But if you were to wear, so if I was to do this boot in black with the black pant, it creates even more of an elongated look, which can really build height. So there's so much you can do with this look, is one of the reasons why I really like it. I see that somebody said, what are the no-see socks? Sarah, jump in here for me. They're just the little socks. They're almost like, I wear them to the gym sometimes. They allow you to wear a sock with a sneaker. Where are my sneakers? I don't even have them here. And you can't see them. So Sarah can get you some information on that. Maura Lynch, I want those boots. Nope. Which boots? Yes, my black ones are Stuart Weitzman. Oh my goodness, at least 8 years old. They're going to go back to the cobbler this weekend. These, believe it or not, are Sam Edelman. Got them on sale last year, I think in April or May. I knew I'd get some use out of them this year, and I paid under $100 for them. So one of our core philosophies is hit that sale rack first. It's against my religion to do anything else when I go into one of those stores. But you can really expand your footwear collection. And just like I said, like put all your pants on the bed, put all your boots and shoes on the floor around them. Hello, Kara Marinella Hall, welcome. So, I think I covered the, you know, and the other thing about the gauchos is you can do flats and booties and cool socks. I saw when I was in London, and again, I'm not London, in Dublin, it was like London. The young people were just so savvy with their dress choices, but I saw a lot of folks with the gauchos, and again, nylons were big, and then I saw them putting socks over the nylons with the booties, and I'll show you what I did on that trip. I did that look one day too, and I'll get to that. The next one I wanted to cover, number 3 on our blog, is Get Your Prep On. And all you have to do is visit a college campus or be away with my nephew, Andrew Sullivan, who is a big-time prepster. Even over in Dublin, I was with him, and he had on the, what are those, like, Ked sneakers, little tie sneakers, and he had his pants, his jeans, he had his khakis like rolled up. He didn't have socks on. I couldn't believe it because it was freezing over there. But a lot of his contemporaries, and even when I'm around here, you just see a lot of socks. Socks are having a moment. So get your socks out too, and see what you have. But the preppy look is in, and of course that is, I think the standard name for that look is high waters. And then we had, let's see, we had the socks. And then the last one, which is probably why most of you tuned in tonight, is the whole skinny on wearing jeans and leggings and boots. I get so many questions, so let me try to walk you through it. And again, Sarah did a beautiful job on that blog. If you want to get some more visual reinforcement, and also just grabbing some catalogs or just walking in the mall. But so these are my skinnies. And even though I have the wide leg jeans that I showed you, I usually go back to my skinnies because they're just a better look on me. And frankly, with all the boots that I have, I can finagle something pretty quickly. So for instance, if you have a pair of cowboy boots, these are so old. I got them in Dallas, Texas with my niece. That was a great shopping trip, but I take these out every once in a while, and I will do my black skinnies with these and call it a day. The key though, when I do that, it goes back to that balancing act where, you know, this is something this is a BCBG jacket that's, oh my goodness, this thing has been around for a long time. But I might do, you know, this jacket over the black jeans with these boots just to balance the heft. And because it's a skinny leg, I'll I know what I do. I do like a long cream sleeveless black pretty shell. So it hits me mid-calf. The jeans tend to just then be like a hint. So that's one way to do it. This weekend, I went to a football game and I landed on my blue skinny pants. And they were, you want to avoid pooling. That's the new part of all this. You don't want to have like your skinny pants bunching up, pooling around the ankle, whether you wear it on the, you know, I sit there with people all the time and I tuck them in, I take them out. But a lot of times, this is what I did on Saturday, if you just give it a little slight roll, whether you have socks on or not, I had on socks that you couldn't see. So you saw a little bit of skin, which is definitely in style. It's all about temperature control and what you choose to do. But it would be fine if I had socks on too. But can you see how that just slims it out and it eliminates the pooling? The other thing, so then of course when you have a high boot, and my high boots right now, I mean I've shown them all to you 100 times, are my Weissmans. Where's my other ones? I can't even find them anymore. I have a newer pair that I really like. It's I can't even find them, a 3/4. It's just a newer boot. It's kind of like my Uggs, but it's bigger. So that's the skinny rule. If that whole thing stresses you out, if you want to do like a more of a fitted jean that has like a bell at the bottom, not a full-on boot cut, but they're still cropped with a bell, you can get almost any kind of boot under those. You can go back to these that I was showing you. I always love my little black with the brown heel. I love brown and black whenever I can find it. But you can do a lot, or you can go into sneakers with that. So I hope that this is helping. Throw up some questions. If not, we do have a little bit. We've got like 5 more minutes, so I can, for whatever reason, I can see your comments tonight. My husband rearranged my lighting. Last week's lighting was terrible, but my husband did a really nice job with the lighting, so I can actually read the comments. But that is what I'm talking about. Another thing that I'll share while we're on the whole pant conversation, and this is funny. I think it's funny anyway. So, if you are looking at pants in your closet that used to fit you perfectly, and all of a sudden they're feeling a little bit dumpy, chances are that they just need to be hemmed. So we used to all wear them with like a break. So these are a pair of pants. They are Theory, one of my brands that fits me. And all of a sudden, I have to get them hemmed. I'm not kidding you, a good 2 inches. And then, of course, I can wear them with my gray boot. They're dark gray. But without hemming them, it's like all this breakage that just looks really funny. So I was with a really great client this weekend who is so tall, and she's just really tall. I think we have struggled with her. We have really figured it out. But when she first came to me, she didn't even own 1 pair of pants. I mean, we laugh so hard now because she's got a whole pant wardrobe. So I was over there the other day, and it's like, so we were putting some outfits together, and all of a sudden the pants looked really dated. And so a lot of the pants I bought her were Theory, for those of you that are tall. Theory, Banana Republic, J. Crew has a lot of times you can go online and find them, but J. Crew, if you can't get them in the store, you can get them online. Those brands all cut for tall women. So we are meeting on Friday at the tailor to hem 6 pairs of her pants. Some of them we're bringing in to taper them, and almost all of them, actually, not every single one of them, we're taking up just so that she can get that nice straight line with she's tall and she still wears pumps. I love that about her. And then for the first time, we've got her some loafers I think they're Donald Pliner, with a little bit of a heel. And we are actually going to take one of her pants and crop them quite a bit just so that she can enjoy that look. And of course, with her height, we are doing longer tops, she's got a jacket with a zipper that just looks so great with the shorter pant and the loafer, and she could never do that look before. So I hope you're all picking up 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 tips that are getting you to think. Of course, when you join our programs and you work with us personally, we take your hand and walk you through all of this. But the goal of our program tonight is just to share. I really feel like tonight was a teaching night. Like I'm trying to really teach you how to take what's in your closet, cast a fresh eye, have some fun, and do some combinations. And if it's overwhelming, land on 1 or 2 fresh looks. Like maybe it is this little, holiday. I'm going to try my summer red pants at Christmas and see if those work. Another pant that I have, I wear these actually a lot on the program, is these are a pair of jeans that I have that I just love. I wear them every season, and they're really cropped. I have worn these with Birkenstocks. I wear them a lot with my loafers just because I have where are my loafers? I have loafers that are I just love these loafers. To me, they're not super preppy. They fit me. They're my most comfortable shoe. They look great with that, especially with the silver buckle. Like, really look at the details. And then once this weather hits, I go right into the gray booty with these jeans. So as you guys all know from this program, it's not how much stuff you have, it's how you mix it up. I bought these for Ireland. I didn't take them, but this was another idea that I had for my black skinnies. I was just gonna roll, because see, there's a little bit of some height here. I was gonna roll the black skinnies and that. The other thing I have another idea for you guys. So the first day of the trip, when I got there, it was cooler than I thought. I forgot my socks. So in some of the pictures that I posted in the Facebook group from my trip, you'll see this, but I wore my sister-in-law's socks, because these blue jeans, my black jeans were better, but these just looked like there was too much fabric at the bottom. So I ended up tucking them into the socks. So if you're following me, I had on like these little Ugg boots. Where are they? I thought I brought them down here. I had on this short pair of Ugg boots. Can't find them. And then I had the socks on, and then I tucked the jeans into the socks, and I had like this much of the socks showing, and it was like a heavy gray, kind of Irish knit looking, and then I turned it over. And that was a cute look. I saw a lot of that look, and my sister and sister-in-law really liked it. So what else do I have here to show you guys? And again, like if you are somebody that likes more of a pump, aren't these adorable? I love these. This could easily go with these crop pants, and I would probably do a nude fishnet stocking. So see that? It would just kind of be lighter, but give me some coverage. So let me see. I think those are all my tips for tonight. How are we doing on time, Sarah? Are we at 7:30? So again, I hope you learned something. We get this question so much, so I wanted to devote a program to it. It is November. Again, the season, the month of gratitude. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as you know, what we always say, when you tune in, we tune in, and we have a great time. So put in the chat what your best tip or takeaway was. Again, we're always interested in knowing what you're thinking, your feedback, what you'd like to see us doing on future programs. Next week, we have our buddy Janine Gerard. We are definitely celebrating her. She is one of our secret weapons. She's a jewelry designer. She is just an awesome person, and I'm going to have her on to thank her for all of her service to our company and give us all some awesome ideas about holiday accessories. So that's next week. I hope you can tune in. Have a great rest of the night Wednesday, and I'll see you again next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you then. Bye-bye.